What is up, everyone? It is Mr. M back again with a new video. First video of 2019. Hope everyone had a great new year. Hope you spent it with some great people. I have a collection update for this video. Got one vinyl and a bunch of CDs. Just some stuff that I had acquired over the last bit, the final stretch of 2018, and some stuff from the beginning of 2019. And to start it off, I have a couple of Dark Descent releases because they just had a sale. The sale's over now, unfortunately. Hope you got some stuff. If you didn't, I'm sure they'll have another sale up soon. An Act of Revenge by Molder. Not really going to talk about this one a whole lot because it was in my best of EPs, demos, 7-inch, that video. But one thing that I realized as I was watching it back before I uploaded it is that I forgot to mention, if you like early Autopsy, you'll definitely dig this. In that video, I was primarily only comparing them to Cyanide, particularly the Hell's Rebirth album. But yeah, if you like early Autopsy, definitely give Molder a listen, along with Hell's Rebirth era Cyanide. And another one, just filling a hole in the collection, Errata by Horrendous. Their third album came out in 2015. This is their final album that came out on Dark Descent Records. They signed with Season of Mist in 2018. And this album is incredible. Horrendous is a band that has consistently gotten better with each release. And Ecdysis personally is my favorite album, but this one is incredible as well. And when Idol was first announced, a lot of people, including myself, didn't know if they were going to be able to top Errata and Ecdysis since they were such incredible records. But they somehow managed to do it with Idol. And if you just found out about Horrendous and you've only listened to Idol, or if you haven't listened to them this much, pick up this record and Ecdysis. Pick up their whole discography. It's 4 albums and 1 EP. There might be something more, but that's all that I know about. And definitely check them out. They're one of the best death metal bands going right now. Next up is Hailstorm. This is Vicious, 2018 release. Did not make my year-end list. If I'd made a top 30 instead of a top 20, this definitely would have been on there. But this is their 4th album. And Hailstorm is a band that's been very hit or miss with me in the past. They've had some good songs on their previous 3 albums. But this album, every single song on here is just killer. You got the opening track, Black Vultures, the singles, Do Not Disturb and Uncomfortable, along with songs like Heart of Novocaine and Painkiller, which is not a Judas Priest cover. But yeah, they're just crafting incredible hard rock songs on here. I got to see them live in the beginning of December, and they put on an amazing live show too. So definitely check that band out. And next up, Cattle Decapitation. This is Medium Rarities, put out on Metal Blade Records. It's a collection of B-sides, demos, rare tracks, covers. 23 tracks in total. But a lot of them are from the earlier Cattle Decapitation days, where they were more of a grindcore band as opposed to a death metal band, I guess, is what they could be considered now. So a lot of the songs on here are not more than like a minute and a half long. There's a couple songs on here that are even less than 10 seconds. So, yeah, I mean, towards the end, the final 5 or 6 songs are songs that are off of Monolith of Inhumanity, Anthropocene Extinction, and Harvest Floor, I think, is the album that was before Monolith of Inhumanity. So those songs are the more straight up death metal songs. The longer songs are like 3 or 4 minutes long. And if you're a fan of Cattle Decapitation and haven't listened to this yet, definitely do it. It's career spanning, so you've got, like I said, the early stuff from when they were grindcore, all the way up to B-sides from the Anthropocene Extinction, as well as a couple of covers in here. I know there's at least a Carcass cover on here, But I think there's one or two more covers aside from that. Next up, Undergang with a title I'm not even going to pronounce because it is in Danish. It's put out on Extremely Rotten Productions, 7-inch. This is the first 7-inch I've gotten that's a gatefold presentation, which I think is pretty cool. It comes with the title track, that song, it comes with the title track, and it also comes with a cover of Powder Burns by Bolt Thrower. And both of these songs were recorded at the same time as Miss Anthropologi. So you are definitely getting a great sounds with it. You know, if you like Miss Anthropologi, you're still going to like this. It's just black vinyl, so I'm not going to show it. Here's the center labels for anyone who gives a shit about that. Extremely Rotten also threw in a bunch of promos. This is a promo that I just left in there. This side here is for their live album that was put out on Dark Descent Records, which I don't have yet, but I'm definitely going to because I've heard it and it is great. Not huge on live albums. I own some, but you know, it really depends on the band whether or not I actually get a live album or not. And then it also came with a poster of the album artwork. But yeah, if you like the Miss Anthropologi, like I said, this was recorded during the same sessions that they had recorded that album. So if you like that, you're going to dig this. And the Bolt Thrower cover is killer as well. And next up here, we got two of the most mainstream metal bands going. This is Iron Maiden, Book of Souls live chapter. This is the book version, I guess, which is an actual Book of Souls. It contains 15 songs in total, recorded live all over the world. Here's all of the exact locations. I just ripped the binding a bit. I got to see them when they toured on the Book of Souls. There's actually a list in here somewhere of all the places they played. But they got a bunch of live photos. Bunch of photos that were taken all over the world from when they were touring on the Book of Souls in 2016 and 2017. And here's the list of all the shows that they played. I was at this one right here. I don't know if it's focused or not. But Wednesday, April 13th, 2016, I got to see them for the second time. And I'll be seeing them again for the third and probably fourth time when they come back for Legacy of the Beast. They're not coming to Colorado, which is unfortunate. But me, my dad, and my younger brother were at least seeing them in the New Mexico date. And we might even get to see them in Arizona as well. Those are the two closest dates to us. But speaking of the Undergang, which I said I'm probably going to get, you know, this is an incredible live album. Iron Maiden always puts on an incredible show. You know, I wish they would have released a DVD too along with this, but it's whatever. They might end up doing that with the Legacy of the Beast tour that they're doing now. And then to cap this video off, we have the long box edition of the 598 EP by Metallica. I don't know how well you're going to see it, but it's got a 3D lenticular cover. Originally released in '89, I believe. And then inside the long box, it comes with a standard CD. Songs on here are great. Now the remaster, now I'm not an audiophile, but the remaster sounds pretty good. Now I like most people, I like everything that is the Black Album and before. I know a lot of people don't really like the Black Album, but I think it's a good album, and so is everything that they've released prior. And because of inflation and how money works, you know, I ended up paying $12 for it instead of $5.98. But I kind of figured, since that's how it works. But yeah, some great Metallica stuff on here. It's only 5 songs, as everyone should know by now. But yeah, I felt like getting this version of it because I'm collector's scum. I thought it looked cool. Although I don't really have anywhere to put it that makes it look decent anyway. But that's going to conclude this video. I have a label spotlight video coming up. I don't know when that'll be out. And then I also resubscribed to the Metalhead box, but my first one is going to be the February box, so I won't be getting that for another 6 weeks anyway. But I think I also, depending on how much stuff I've gotten, I will get in the mail this week. I might do another collection update as well. So that's what's in store for me for the next little bit. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.